90 miles to go, I thought I would stop driving today at this point and take in refuge in a campground. This looks like a really scenic place, so I'm just going to go check it out. If it pans out, if it's not too expensive, because campgrounds in Canada are pretty expensive. Unfortunately, unlike in the US, there isn't any frequent truck stops around where you can just park your truck with the rest of the truckers and spend the night. So campground it is, so I know I'm heading towards the river. It promises to be pretty. I'll show it to you soon. As we head closer to the campground, we're going down to the river level. I can see the water already, but I don't see the campground yet. I'm suspecting it's all the way down at the river level. It's a gradual go down to the river level, and when I have to return, it's going to be quite a climb for Gulflander. Okay, this is looking like a narrowed down trail. Will Gulflander fit in here, or is it only designed for cars? That's a good question. So maybe I'll park here and go down by foot to see if there's a way I can turn around down there. Worst case scenario, I'll have to reverse all the way back up till I can turn around. Nowhere here will I even risk going on either side of the path. If I get stuck, that would not be a good thing. So I don't see no campground here. This is a heavy truck. Okay, this is a wild goose chase. There was a sign that says campground here, but there is no campground. I mean, it's a nice place to just park and get away from the world and spend the night. But it says no trespassing, so I believe it's somebody's private property. So we'll leave that alone and get out. That's weird. I could swear that sign said make this right, and I did. Oh well. Back to the highway it is. If I didn't know better, that scary thing coming down the road actually looks like some alien spacecraft, but it's a farming equipment tractor led by the farmer. And now he sees me, and we're wondering if there's enough room for the both of us. He's being patient, courteous, because I'm the one coming up, so I get the right of way. Hello and welcome back to another scene. I was driving up to Edmonton and I had some time. I did some good time actually, and I would have been there 2 days early. My water system in the Gulflander is not working, and I ran across this RV store. Look at this, they have all the goodies here, and they had the exact water pump that I had there, except a little better. And they said they would take me in and install it. So today we're going to install a water pump. So therefore, I would have a shower system, a kitchen that's running, a sink that's running, and a toilet that runs. That makes all the difference. So we'll show you how this is done quickly when it's begun, but this is what's happening here. What town is this? So we're in Raddison, in between Saskatchewan and Edmonton. So Sunridge RV, just off the highway, that's the highway. I took a chance and said, can I just come in and see if you guys have the parts? And they did. So I just want to get this sorted out. One thing less to worry about. I can actually live in this and not just sleep in it. That's where they service all of the RVs and the trailers. I mean, eventually I should get one of these, and easier to drive around, get in and get off. As we get older, climbing onto that thing is a young man's job. Gulflander will continue to be useful to me for a few more years, but once you know, old age really kicks in, you don't want to be climbing. The Ford Transit, it's called Beyond, and what does it look like inside? Well, imagine this. These chairs, they turn around, and that's a table that becomes a table, and then these become beds. You have the fridge, you have the small kitchen top. It makes Gulflander look a little oversized, isn't it? They have all the same amenities except a little more cramped, and not four-wheel drive, which is okay. This is pretty. This is how the forced travelers are made out in India, and these are all the systems in place. Gulflander has all of these systems. It's just a little older, archaic. It needs upgrades. And those are storage areas. Nova Cool fridge. I guess I don't want to break something. This becomes a double bed. Nice TV. So I guess these two come together. That slides in, and this whole thing becomes a bed at the back. Perfect. What about the bathroom? This looks like it's the bathroom. Yes, it is. And a shower. No, doesn't look like there's a shower in here. Compact, neat. Automatic. Midway Motel, it's also part of this property. They own that as well, so they told me that they can give me a half-price deal so I can have a nice sleep at night with a shower and clean up while they fix Gulflander's water system. Doing things for charity brings out the best in other people as well, and I'm glad I have a purpose in life. Serving humanity, saving lives. And all it takes is a little information about organ donation. Gulflander is going to go into one of these bays, and the work on it will start. It's quite chilly here for a summer. We are in Canada, and this is where the sun doesn't hardly set. If I'm going up to the Dempster Highway, which is all the way up north, the Arctic Ocean, that's never going to get dark this time of the year. Gulflander going in to get the water pump fixed up. Brian here is going to take care of putting this pump back in and seeing if I can bring the shower back to life. We're still trying to find ways to solve the entire water problem. We started with one thing, but as perfectionists are, he's trying to see if we can solve all of it. I'm so happy with just solving one of it. The pump is what was replaced, and everything works now because of that, but the geyser, which is there, doesn't really work the way it is because the shutoff valve is faulty and it leaks water the moment the pressure is up. Today they did all they can do with the water pump. Tomorrow we're going to do a little more diagnostics with the hot water geyser, which may have a pressure valve issue, and then they're going to look at the batteries. I know this is going to cost me a lot, but this is home and I need to make sure that it's a little comfortable. Being on the road, as away from your real home is as it is a challenge and an adventure. The small things. But anyway, let's hope we can get this all sorted out one by one. And I just need to work harder, that's all. Right next door is this Midway Motel. They said they'd give it to me at half price, which is good. And I'm going to spend a night here with a hot shower today. That's always a good thing. So I'm now inside the hotel, and they have a lot of London around here because the people that run this place are from England. And I get room number... Ooh, we have New York. And this is a themed one, I guess. London, New York, Paris, and everything else as you go down. But this is my room number. That's my birth date. Perfect. And yes, I can open the door, and that's my room. How cool is that? And do you know what's cooler about this whole thing? They heard about what I do, and they're not charging me for this room. It's free. There's God. You wonder why I like traveling so much, other than doing it for the cause that I'm going on. Because I meet people that, out of the blue, I didn't expect it. But small things matter. Nice hot shower, nice bed. Well, the bed in Gulflander is actually pretty cool. But I'll sleep in a little bit, turn off the alarm, and tomorrow morning head to Edmonton. By evening I should be there. Inshallah. It's time to get a little grub. I'm not even sure what time it is. It's 5:20. I'm gonna have an early dinner and come back in the room, just chill out and edit some videos, look at some email, and go to bed early. It's a good walk down a restaurant. I need the walk. That dinner I spoke to you about, that is a down the road walk from the motel that I got from fixing the RV place. This is what I thought I'd indulge myself. This would be today's dinner and perhaps tomorrow's lunch as well. That's a lot. It's a veggie extravaganza pizza, hand tossed.